Another way to reduce the debt quickly is to sell passports like Trump is doing. I don't really like this idea, but that's one way. They're selling for $5 million. A better way of doing it with the same concept is to sell permits for corporations, but never let them own more than 50%. The tax that Sri Lankan Airlines has to pay should be brought down. What they do is they pass it on to consumers, so they'll pass it on to someone buying a flight. If because of that tax increase they choose another airline or they don't even come into the country, you've lost all of that tax revenue altogether. So you'd rather get them in the country. Once they're in the country, then you can tax them elsewhere. Sri Lankan Airlines acts as what's called a cross-subsidy. So if you buy a flight into Sri Lanka, you're going to have to buy a place to stay, you're going to have to buy other stuff in Sri Lanka. But if the price is too expensive and you don't even come to Sri Lanka, you don't get any of that revenue. This is only for Sri Lankan Airlines. I believe it should not be privatized and should remain in control of the government. If you look at what happened during COVID, all of these airlines declared bankruptcy, right? So what happens is in good times, they make profits. In bad times, they go bankrupt. Bankrupt, who pays? The taxpayer. After you've reduced the debt, then what? I believe that Sri Lanka should start digging for oil, right? You have the Mannar Basin, which is untapped potential. All of the things I've listed are big movers, all right? They'll reduce the debt significantly.